Health officials are tracking an estimated several hundred people who've been in close contact with those Thai women who crept in illegally from Burma, many of those who've been determined to be COVID positive. The latest to be rounded up is a Burmese woman who came into Thailand and was working in a Phuket market before being caught. She'd previously run away from a hospital where she was undergoing testing, but has been recaught and taken for examination. The biggest single issue for Thailand has become more evident this week as authorities announced a total of 10 Thai women who'd been caught after entering the country illegally, with no one having any idea as to the actual total who've traversed the jungle, rivers and marshes to cross the 2,500-kilometre-long border. In Chiang Rai province, authorities reported 4 new cases, a total of 7 for the week, all legal arrivals, with the exception of 1 locally transmitted case. As there's panic in the north, which has led to visitor cancellations, according to local business leaders. They report several tour groups and private individuals cancelling bookings there. Yesterday saw the centre of COVID-19 confirming 19 new cases, mostly in quarantine on arrival, so safe to the public, and mostly Thais returning from abroad legally. And 10 other patients have recovered and been discharged over the past 24 hours. Heavy rain and flash flood warnings were issued for all of southern provinces of Thailand with the exception of Champong and Ranong for the rest of the week, seeing small boats ordered to remain on the shoreline. This as flooding in the south continues. Even here the Gulf is expected to be rough and swimmers are discouraged from swimming in the whole of the Gulf of Thailand as strong undercurrents prevail. So far in the south, 9 deaths have been reported, but that figure could rise. Finally, some good news, as Thailand's COVID-19 vaccination program is set to begin May next year. With enough vaccinations on order to treat some 23% of the population, the plan is to complete quality checks and set up vaccination centres, which initially will be open to medical staff, young children, the elderly and, of course, vulnerable groups. A big thanks to our fabulous prize giveaway sponsors, as Friday sees the end of the week's draw. Playmate Boat Charter, The Loft Pub, The Med, Pullman G, and Pattaya's premier scuba diving school, that's the Pattaya Dive Centre. All winners will have been notified by Friday afternoon, and to all who entered, well, we may have a surprise in store for you too. More on that next week. And with the reminder that at Café des Amis, mention Fabulous 103 and get 25% off your food bill, or don't mention it and don't get the discount. Mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of just 31 degrees, dropping down to a chilly 22, a cloudy day with sun. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.